To share it with you.
This is Tom Crawford, director of the We're about to get on my personally first commercial flight, and I am super excited. And it's super cool. Ready? And this, if you haven't guessed, is breakfast. Okay, I got lost.
After breakfast, we traveled from Bogota to Fusagasuga, where we met up with Pastor Mauricio.
Estamos en Fusagasuga. Pastor Mauricio.
We went with Pastor Mauricio to a police academy in Fusa, where our team addressed 450 cadets, which completely defied the expectations of what we had when we heard police academy.
That all authority,
que toda autoridad,
both in heaven and in earth,
en el cielo y en la tierra,
comes from Him.
viene de Dios.
And so you stand here
De modo que usted está parado acá
as an ambassador.
como un embajador.
You're an ambassador of God.
Usted es un embajador.
We were then greeted at Pastor Mauricio's home. Later on, we traveled to a residential youth center, where members of our team spoke to troubled youth.
Thought God was this fantasy
Que Dios no era más que una fantasía
for the weak.
para los débiles.
And, well, I was really wrong.
Sunday morning, we attended Pastor Mauricio's church, where Mr. Barton delivered a message.
Built upon the rock.
Está construida sobre la
It's
roca.
built upon the cornerstone.
Sobre la roca
It goes from just a book on a shelf.
Viene a ser no más solamente un libro.
It's alive, it's
Sino una palabra que está viva.
This guy, again. Show us this cathedral right here. I think we should invest in a store like this for Heartland. Look at this. It's absolutely amazing. What do you think, Caleb? Think we need this? Yeah.
We then traveled to a medium-term rehabilitation and treatment center, where we spoke to those struggling with addiction.
I welcome you.
Es un privilegio tenerlos acá.
To have you here.
Y bueno, y orando mucho.
Y por la gracia de Dios yo fui salvo. Y mi vida jamás.
On Monday morning, we woke up in Ibague, where we met up with Pastor Lucia.
Leave in a hotel in Ibague. That's all I have to say. Ha! I got it to rhyme. Oh, and I tripped.
This is a house where they're going to start a diner for poor children who don't get enough meals a day. It's right next to the church.
We traveled to one of the many schools we visited through an organization affiliated with Pastor Lucia's church.
That for us students,
Ha sido un gran honor trabajar con ustedes
it has been a great honor to work with you guys
porque nos han enseñado los principios fundamentales,
because you have taught us very fundamental principles.
nuestra ética.
We're going to a farm called the Yellows or Las Amarillas.
Okay, and how
And
many?
it's 20 minutes from here,
Okay.
and that's about all
And how
the
many people do we
information.
have in this guy? 1.
3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. In this little jeep.
And how many have seatbelts?
Zero.
No seatbelts? Yeah, this coffee plantation. And we had to stop. And this is the view we have right now.
There you go.
And this is what all of us are riding in.
Careful with the branches.
Adventure mode.
Mindful of the branches.
Oh, come on. What's the worst that could happen? Don't answer that. All right. That is beautiful.
That's what the volcano is. But it's too cloudy. Yes. He does.
This is it right here. Oh, this is majestic.
La finca es una finca cafetera. So this is a coffee farm. El café de mejor calidad se produce en cafés como cafés de altura.
The best quality coffee is produced in high altitudes. He starts bailando.
Yeah. Traveling down this little trail.
Y hay uno, y hay otro, y hay otro.
One over there, one over there, one over
Para que
when the sun is found.
Aquí vemos en estas parábolas
We see in these parables
la urgencia del corazón del
the
Padre.
urgency in the
On Tuesday, we again visited schools in Ibague, where members of the team got to share with the students.
God loves you all.
Y Dios les ama a cada uno de ustedes.
And He wants you to know
Y Él quiere que ustedes sepan
that you are His children.
ustedes son sus
And
hijos e hijas.
just like the first time I saw my son,
Y así como la primera vez que yo vi a mi hijo,
I got excited.
me emocioné.
Every single day that you wake up,
Cada mañana que usted se levanta,
God's excited.
Dios está emocionado.
volver de mi papá. Esta gente loca aquí. La oscuridad sé que hay, la desesperanza sé que hay, la tristeza. Tiene su rostro. Por un momento.
that everyone in this room
Que todos en este cuarto
has experienced some things in their life
han experimentado algunas cosas en sus vidas
that are very similar.
que son muy similares.
Wednesday morning, we attended a pastor's meeting with Pastor Diego, in which Mr. Barton delivered a message.
We stepped into this place this morning.
Cuando entramos a este lugar en la mañana,
The presence of God is here.
la presencia de Dios está aquí.
We visited several charity kitchens operated by Pastor Diego's church that provided meals to children and elderly. We also attended a meeting of the local elderly population where we spoke about our individual testimonies and the mission governing Heartland.
Y la resurrección
By the means
nos dieron los medios
and the way
y el camino
that we could all be set free from our sin.
para que todos podamos ser libres de nuestro pecado.
And I know many.
Thursday marked the beginning of the Pastors' Conference at the Casa Morales Hotel. This event featured multiple speakers, including Pastor Diego, Pastora Lucia, Pastor John Molina, Mauricio, and Mr. Barton.
Que por favor tengan en cuenta. Quiero recordarles, mis queridos, danos sabiduría. Estamos tomando una decisión hoy de ser honestos, de abrirnos mutuamente.
Capítulo 2, versículo 19. Efesios capítulo 2, versículo 19. La esposa como pastor debe tener la libertad de poder la esposa de otro, no aparente masculinidad.
We are the family of God.
Que somos en realidad la familia
That
de
He
Dios.
is our Father.
Y que Él es nuestro Padre.
I'm so glad
Estoy muy contento
that He opened my
de
eyes
que Él ha abierto mis ojos
to the truth that He is Creator.
a las verdades de que Él es el creador.
I'm so glad
Estoy tan contento
that He opened my
que
eyes.
Él abrió mis ojos.
It's the first time I've pronounced that correctly this entire trip. And it's almost... Caleb. Who's here? You know how much poop I'm sipping in right now? I don't know. I'm trying
Saturday morning, we headed out to another charity kitchen operated by Pastor Diego's church and participated in a soccer game with the local children that came to have breakfast.
It's a souvenir so that you remember us and remember to come and visit us again.
Estamos muy felices
We are very happy
de que nos vengan a visitar.
that you have come to visit us. Que no,
Emocionalmente,
emotion
cada semana,
every week.
Dios,
God,
en su gracia,
in His grace,
trae a este lugar
brings His grace
90 niños
90 children
para recibir
to receive
la palabra de
the
Dios
Word of God.
y el desayuno.
As you can see, we have Caleb Barton playing whatever position that is, I'm not sure. And we have Pastor John Molina playing whatever position that is, I'm not sure again. We do have a Mauricio Toro somewhere. I can't find him. And as goalie, we have dun dun dun. Cue the ominous music. Dave, the Hammer Barton.
Saturday evening, we returned to Pastor Lucia's church, where Mr. Barton again delivered a message.
Have remind us about that passage that says basically how nice and wonderful it is
Nos estaba recordando de ese pasaje que la Biblia, donde la Biblia dice
to receive good news from a distant land.
recibir buenas noticias.
Our final Sunday in Ibague, our mission team split up, with Pastor John Molina and Caleb Barton heading over to Pastor Lucia's church, where John delivered a message, and myself and Mr. Barton heading to Pastor Diego's church, where Mr. Barton spoke on the essential nature of forgiveness.
Para alcanzar a los ancianos, para preocuparse por los que están perdidos. Les doy gracias porque ustedes nos tuvieron en cuenta. Gracias por visitarnos. Thank you for loving us.
After the service, we commenced our journey home.